What did he say? Did they ever catch him?
No, it's nothing. I mean, you know how cops are. They always expect the worst.
You look worried.
Terry, it was nothing. Rue Baker was playing a hunch. He gets paid to be suspicious. Yes, Dr. Martin. All right, I'll be right there. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Patient 306 is hemorrhaging.
A nephrectomy?
Yes, I've got to run him back to the OR. Now, that means I won't be able to pick up Lori tonight. So would you please get a hold of Peter and see if he can do it? He promised me he would if I got tied up.
Sure, but Ben,
Terry, just please, whatever you do, make sure Peter picks up Lori tonight.
Go pick it up.
All right.
And then I want you to read it.
Oh, no.
Take it out of there and read it.
Hey, but that's where it belongs, in the trash.
Give it here. Now.
Hey, I warned you.
Hey, what was on there?
You're the one who's been decorating the men's room. Ah, nice work, man. Hey, I would say it has quite the resemblance.
Let me have that.
Hey, Hernandez, let me see. Hey, Monk. Hey, you got talent.
You guys are disgusting. You ought to be in a zoo.
Hey, she said we could do whatever we wanted for our last assignment.
Hey, yeah, give the man an A, at least an art.
That's enough now, both of you.
She means business, man, look.
For your last assignment, I asked you all to write about a personal experience.
You don't think this wasn't a personal experience?
Monk, please.
Came right from the heart.
Monk, shut up. I was hoping that we could read our written assignments out loud, but now I don't think so. Squeegee, would you please collect everybody's papers?
Well, can I read mine?
No, I don't think so, Squeegee.
Oh, please, come on, teacher. Can I read it, huh?
All right, I guess we can read a few. Come on up to the front.
I wrote a poem.
You did?
Yeah, a real one. Well, it rhymes and everything.
Hey, that's great.
To my love. Well, that's the title.
Go on.
Uppers are red, downers are blue. One hit off a joint, and I think of you. Well, do you like it, huh? Do you?
All right, that's enough for tonight. Lila, would you please collect everybody's papers? I'll look them over at my desk while you quietly work at yours.
Hey, man, come on, let's get with it.
Hey, remember, man, you already owe me 20.
Get out of here.
Hey, you do.
I meant it. I'm always thinking of you.
Squeegee, please sit down.
Hey, Squeege. Hey, don't Loverboy here owes me 20.
Man, I don't know nothing.
Sorry this had to happen. Yeah, me too. Somehow I was hoping that last night would be different.
Well?
Well, what?
You never answered my question.
What question?
Why do you want a portrait of yourself?
I don't know. Someone very special just offered me the opportunity.
You moved your head.
And at the time, it seemed like a real good idea, too.
I bet you want to give it to someone who's very important in your life.
Yeah.
Like your mother.
No.
Hold still. What about your father, then?
Forget it.
Well, Russ, there must be someone that you care enough about to give it to.
Yeah, well, now that you mention it, there is one person. One.
Who?
Myself. I can hang it in my office, right over my desk. I think it would look really good there.
Russ, that's Lester Lewis's office.
No, that's not Lester Lewis's office if I have anything to say about it.
You've got that look in your eye again.
Ooh, rough.
Your father must be a hard driving man.
Yeah, he can take his licks. You know, this very day, I still don't know how much stuff that he's involved in, but if he needs to throw his weight around, he sure can.
Maybe that's where you get your hard driving ambition.
Could be.
What about your mom?
What about my mom?
She must be a very beautiful woman.
Yeah, she's very beautiful, only she doesn't think so anymore.
Does she still live in Chicago?
As far as I know.
Russ?
We're not exactly on speaking terms.
Russ, she's your mother. What do you mean you're not on speaking terms?
Marianne, she has always gone out of her way, bent over backwards to screw up anything she could in my life.
Russ?
Marianne, who do you think found out that Becky and I weren't married? Yeah, my mom. She went out and hired a detective to check it out. And when she found out, do you think she bothered to tell me about it? No, not your old mom. Mom went out and told Becky's manager about it.
Russ, that's terrible.
Yeah, she said it was for my own good. She never did think much of Becky. Maybe she's right about that.
But what a way to go about it.
No kidding.
What did your father think?
He got a little upset about it, but after a while, hey, you know, what can you do about it? It's a little too late.
Well, are they divorced?
Sorta.
Well, how old were you?
I don't remember.
You were a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What? He never married my mom. I grew up thinking that she was a widow all that time. I didn't know who my father was until I came here.
Russ, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no biggie. You know, he took care of me and my mom all those years. I meant he paid the bills all those years. I didn't know he was my father up until about a few months back.
It must have been quite a shock.
Yeah, quite a shock. All of a sudden, some stranger stands up and announces, "Hi, I'm your father."
Well, I don't know what I would say. It must be really hard on you.
Well, actually, the hardest thing is trying to love a man who did what he did to my mother and to me.
Do you see him very often?
Oh, no, not really. No reason to.
Russ, I had no idea that,
That I had such a sordid past.
No, I don't mean sordid at all. I mean that it must have been very difficult for you.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I have all this character in my face, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, here we are. Hey, now this is nice. This is a nice place.
It's all right. Suits my purposes.
Yeah.
Want a drink?
A drink?
Yeah. Don't you want something?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not too thirsty.
Well, how about a little wine? Like at the restaurant.
Maybe. Hey, thanks again for paying the bill. That was nice.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Why don't you pour the wine?
Okay. Chablis.
Yeah. Actually, it's called Chablis.
Oh, Chablis. Chablis. Yeah. Okay. Chablis. For you. Chablis. Here you go. My dear.
Thank you. Are you gonna stand there all night?
No, of course not.
Hey, relax. Take it easy.
Thank you.
I don't know why I think you're nervous.
Oh, well, I'm not nervous. What makes you think I'm nervous? I'm relaxed.
I don't know. I just want you to feel at home.
Thank you.
You're cute, you know that?
Who, me?
Of course you.
Well, you're cute, too.
I am.
Yeah. You really look great tonight.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, I do, really. You know, this is, man, this is a nice place. Really nice place. Really. So, you like living alone?
But I do make exceptions occasionally.
Oh? What's so funny?
I was just thinking. Do you know that in some quarters I'm known as the Barefoot Contessa?
What?
Nothing. Ah, so you like it here, huh?
Yeah, I do. I like it.
I'm glad.
I do. I really do.
I was hoping you would. Because I sure would like you to spend the night with me tonight.
Lila, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Were you serious about this? What you wrote about wanting to become a nurse?
Yeah. You don't think it's crazy, do you?
No, of course not. What you wrote about wanting to help people. It was really beautiful.
I meant it. I've thought about it a lot lately, and...
I think you'd make a wonderful nurse.
Well, I know it would take a lot more school, but I think I can hack it.
I know you can. In the past couple of weeks, you've made remarkable progress.
Thanks to you.
No, it was your doing.
Well, I've still got a long way to go.
You'll make it.
It's gonna be a lot different back at Kingsley High.
Well, look, if you ever want any extra tutoring, just ask me. I'd be more than happy to help you.
Thanks. I might take you up on that, especially when it comes to algebra.
Who?
You too?
Yeah. I think I'd be more harm than good.
Okay, anything but algebra.
Hey, man, you gonna play or what?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I tell you, things just ain't gonna be the same around here without little old Miss Teach.
Hey, man, it's a shame that she's got to go. And she is so sweet. Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Not like anything you're used to taking out, huh?
Take that back.
Okay.
I said take it back.
Okay, I take it back. Gee, I was only kidding.
You watch it next time. Hey, man, you want to hang around after class? Maybe we could get at some of those TVs and stuff downstairs, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, I bet you we could rip them off pretty easy. You wanna come too, man?
No thanks.
It's your loss.
Listen, I know all about your father already, but tell me, what was your mother like?
Oh, you would have liked her.
Yeah?
She was a wonderful woman. Great sense of humor.
Aha, that's where you get your wit from, huh?
Well, I don't know about that, but she was more than just a mother to me. She was a very good friend. We had a very special relationship.
How long ago did she die?
4 years ago. She was a very good woman, Russ. She really was. I know that must be hard for you to understand, feeling the way you do about your own mother.
Oh, no, not at all.
But she was the most selfless person I have ever known. She only had one vice, cigarettes.
Yeah.
I don't know how she could have done that to herself. Oh, of course, Gil and I couldn't smoke. But she kept right on smoking herself. I don't know how she could have destroyed her own body that way. And then, We found out that she had lung cancer 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
It was awful, Russ. If you could have seen the way she suffered in the end.
Must have been tough for everybody, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it changed us all.
Change? What do you mean? How do you mean change?
Well, that was when I really came to know Jesus. I mean, I went to church and everything when I was growing up, but I never really believed. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't until after Mom's death that I truly accepted Jesus as my Savior and my Lord. I think it was his message of hope for us all. He that believeth in me shall not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm telling you, that promise really carried me through some dark moments.
Yeah, I'm sure that it did.
But Mom's death affected Dad the same way. I mean, he always believed in Jesus, but that experience strengthened his faith. It did the opposite for Gil.
Yeah?
Yeah, he lost what little faith he ever had. That year, the way Mom suffered so much, Gil just couldn't handle it. He couldn't imagine that God would let something like that happen to her.
All this was happening, what, when you were starting school back then?
Mm-hmm. Freshman year.
Mm.
If it hadn't been for Lori, I don't think I could have made it. Talk about a friend in need.
You know, it's funny about Christians.
What?
Oh, you, Lori, your father too, I suppose. You all have just as many problems as the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
You sure seem to deal with them differently.
Say, Alex, has Ben out of OR yet?
Yeah, he's setting up right now in emergency.
Emergency?
Haven't you heard? I'm afraid we're going to be here most of the night. There's been a 3-car accident on the interstate, and the victims are due here any minute.
Oh,
Are you all right?
yeah. It's just that I can't seem to find Peter. I have no idea where he is.
Well, what's wrong, Terry?
Well, Ben was supposed to pick up Lori after school tonight, and he said if he couldn't make it, I was supposed to ask Peter to do it. But I have no idea where Peter is. Gary doesn't even know where he is.
What did you mean by stay with you?
What do you think I meant?
I think I'll have some more wine. You want some?
Sure, why not? You want to stay here, don't you?
Look, I know you agreed to go to dinner with me just because you want to get back at Gil.
I know it must seem like that, but Peter, there's much more to it than that. I promise.
I suppose maybe you expect Gil to come walking through that door and find me here, huh? Is that it? Is that why you asked me?
Peter, I wouldn't dream of doing a thing like that. I just wanted to be with you, that's all. Thought you wanted to be with me. Thought you liked me.
I do.
Thought we were friends.
We are. Vicky, you know how I feel about you.
Well, then let me show you how I feel about you.
Where are you going?
I'll be waiting for you.
Did you like my poem?
You know how I feel about drugs.
No, the part about you. I meant what I said.
I know you did, and the sentiment was
Hey,
really
Cheech.
sweet, but...
You know, things aren't going to be the same around here without you.
And things aren't going to be the same without you either.
Hey, Mrs. Martin, you sure you don't need any help with all this stuff?
3 books and a couple of pencils, I think I can handle it.
I mean, if you want me to stay after class, hey, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
No, thank you, Monk. I'll be fine.
Come on, man. We've got work to do.
Did you really mean what you said?
About what?
Introducing me to your mother?
Yes, I did. She loves nursing, and I know she'd be delighted to tell you all about it.
Mrs. Martin, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I mean, before this class, I didn't care about anything. I didn't know what I was going to do with my future. But thanks to you, well, thanks. Do you really think I can make it? Become a nurse, I mean.
I know you can. Lila, keep in touch.
I will.
Ben, where are you? Where's Peter? Maybe Mr. Kimball's still in his office.